अस्मद्गुरुपरम्परायै नमः। श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि। स्वादयन्निह सर्वेषां त्रय्यन्तार्तं सुदुर्ग्रहं स्तोत्रयामास योगीन्द्रः तं वन्दे यामुनाह्वयम्। नमो नमो यामुनाय यामुनाय नमो नमः। नमो नमो यामुनाय यामुनाय नमो नमः। Namaskaram. We are in the process of getting spiritual rejuvenation with the enchanting various names of Sri Vishnu in series. Before we get to the next sloka, let's pay our obeisance at the feet of Sriman Nathamunihal, who is in a unique position in the lineage of Sri Vaishnava Acharyas and was born in Tamil month Ani in Anusha star. Sri Yamunacharya, well known as Sri Alavandar, his grandson, pays his respectful tributes to his grandfather in his Stotra Ratnam, really a superior jewel among the slokas. Obeisance to Saint Nathamuni, whose devotion is like an ocean, whose depth cannot be measured, that is, who is an unfathomable ocean of divine love, who is the embodiment of knowledge and renunciation, which are marvelous and have been so easily acquired but are beyond our comprehension. Let's pray with divine fervor at the feet of Sriman Nathamunihal, Sri Alavandar, and proceed to enjoy the glorified names of Sri Vishnu. Next, let's dive into the Sahasranama slokas 7 and 8 to enjoy the bliss. Agrahya Shashvata Krishno Lohitaksha Pratardanaha Prabhuta Strigaguptama Pavitram Mangalam Param. Agrahyaha, one who is beyond the grasp of others. One could neither grasp him, neither at the top, nor across, nor in the middle. Shashvataha, he is eternal because of the continuous flow of action such as creation, sustenance and destruction uninterruptedly. Krishnaha, he who is exceedingly delighted with the joy of this kind of sport such as creation, sustenance and destruction. Lohitakshaha, the red-eyed, he has eyes red like the beautiful lotus, indicative of the excessive joy that is his. Pratardanaha, the destroyer. This name signifies that he is the destroyer of all. The Supreme Brahman is the great consumer, since he draws within himself the entire universe consisting of substances, sentient and non-sentient. Prabhutaha, he who is affluent. He brings about the destruction of all because he has the eternal and immeasurable Paramapada, that is, transcendental world, which is the means of bliss to him. Trikakuddhama. He who has the threefold world as his abode, when comparing to the size of this world, which is subjected to creation and destruction. Pavitram. He is the purity incarnate. In this way, the qualities, possessions, and the body of Bhagavan have been portrayed, including his essential nature. Everything is pure. Mangalam Param. The embodiment of supreme auspiciousness, which is opposed to all that is of the nature of a blemish. He is the sole resting place of all that is auspicious by virtue of his being self-luminous and blissful. Ishana pranada prano jeshta sreshta prajapatihi hiranyagarbho bhugarbho madhavo madhusudanaha. Ishanaha, the controller. He is the Lord of all, the controller of all, the ruler of all. Pranadaha, the life giver. The name signifies that he confers on the ever free angels the strength which will be conducive to visualize him always, enjoy him, and do service to him. Pranaha. He is the life. He who is also the cause of redemption of gods. Thereafter, he remained as the unique life of the gods. He remains as life for eternal souls. Jeshtaha. He is the oldest of all beings since he existed before all of them. Sreshtaha, the preeminent. He is always served by the ever-free souls by singing his glory as a result of their joy. Prajapatihi. He is the Lord of the ever-free angels. Ever-free angels are the Prajas at Sri Vaikunta, who infinitely superior to the bound and freed souls. Hiranyagarbha. Bhagavan is associated with a fitting place, Hiranya, that is the supreme abode, and is golden. Vaikunta is made up of faultless, eternal, and of high good quality, that is Suddha Sattva. It is said to be pregnant with him since he is there always. Bhugarbha. He for whom earth is the object of protection. He has Bhumi, the earth, as his consort. He lifted her from the waters during Varaha incarnation, that is Varaha avatar. Madhavaha, the consort of Lakshmi. Her natural association with Bhagavan, which is eternal and unceasing. Lakshmi is eternal, the universal mother, and is ever in union with Vishnu. Just as Vishnu pervades all things, she also does. Madhusudanaha, the slayer of Madhu, the demon. He is called Madhusudana because he is the controller of all beings and because he bestows undisputed prosperity by slaying the asuras, the demons. Sri Periyalvar, who was born in Tamil month Ani in Swati star, makes a garland of poem encompassing all the above divine names and garlands his favorite Sri Krishna in his first decade, 6th Tirumozhi as follows. உய்ய உலகு படைத்துண்டமணி வைரா ஊழிதோர் ஊழி பல ஆலி நிலைய தன்மேல் பைய உயோகு துயில் கொண்ட பரம்பரனே பங்கய நீழ்நயன தஞ்சனமேனியனே செய்யவள் நின்னகலம் சேமமெனக் கருதி செல்வு பொலிமகர காது திகழ்ந்திலக ஐய எனக்கொருகால் ஆடுக செங்கீரை ஆயர்கள் போரேரே ஆடுக ஆடுகவே. The meaning goes, you, the highest one, the creator of the world, swallowed it into your beautiful stomach, rest gently on a banyan leaf that floats on the ocean whenever the world ends and begins again. You have a body dark as coal. Your eyes are long and beautiful like lotus flower, and your ears are decorated with precious shining emeralds. O dear one, crawl gently. Do not shake Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, who stays on your chest. You should think of her safety. Shake your head and crawl for me once. You are a bull and you fight for the cowherds. Crawl, crawl. With such exhilarating divine experience, let's pray at the feet of Sriman Nathamunigal, Sri Alavandar, Sri Periyalvar, and enjoy further the glories of Sahasranama further. Jaya Jaya Sri Sudarshana, Jaya Jaya Sri Sudarshana, Jaya Jaya Sri Sudarshana.